I'm also recording this because I'm gonna post it on YouTube because I think it's interesting to document or to have this chronicled in history, because I've realized, and I guess you might be able to say it's the weed talking, whatever, but just hear me out. I've realized we that our dilemma, or that our hiccup, is that we have lost sight. Like, and when I say we, I'm talking about humanity. I'm gonna try to get it out because it's more clear up here than it is when I speak it. And I know this sounds crazy. I'm gonna probably make the title like crazy people meditation or something like that. But the dilemma with humanity is that we have lost sight of who we are. And I know how generic that sounds, or how lethargic that sounds, but for instance, I'll give an example of it to illustrate it. But like, so I was watching a video with what's this nigga's name? I can't even remember what that nigga name was, but he was talking about the whole P Diddy and no, it was like Meek Mill and academics situation. And I don't really follow that drama, but I was just smoking and it just so happened to be on my YouTube list, so I was just listening to it. And so he was playing a snippet of this ultra wealthy white guy talking to Meek Mill and Lil Baby on his plane. And he was like, he was like, later on, it's gonna be drunk hugs for everybody. It's gonna be drunk hugs for all of you. And so the nigga that I was watching, he was kind of clowning them in a certain type of way, like trying to make it seem like they was like that, like that it was some type of sexual thing going on between them. And it hit me, I don't know, maybe I'm just a crazy person, but it hit me in that moment, like, what else would you want someone, like, think about the type of person whose life is filled with so much joy, so much happiness, that when they get drunk, their reaction is to hug people. Like, think of what type of person you have to be to hear a person say, "Oh man, there's gonna be drunk hugs given out to everybody," and you're so on guard, or you're so defensive, or you're so, like, think of what type of negative place you have to come from that you can ration that, like, that's the first place your mind goes to. Like that when you get drunk, you should, the last thing you should want to do is hug your friends or hug the people that you like, that's in close proximity to you. But also think of what type of life you have to live that you don't even feel weird about saying that to anybody. And think about how different those lives are. But both people or both sides are still the same. Because the person on the side of, like, the person that's on the side of like, no, I'm not saying that it's a problem to be happy when you drunk. I get that. I'm saying when you get drunk, you shouldn't want to hug another man, or whatever the case may be. That's weird. That's, like, they make it seem like that. But that's just a defense mechanism, because what they truly want is an environment where they can get drunk and hug whoever and not feel any type of way about that. But they're afraid to admit that, and so they put on the persona of vilifying that. And then here you have this other person who is just wearing that out on their sleeves. And then caught in the middle of that, you have two people struggling with which one is right and which one is wrong. And all of that is wrapped up into a tabloid story on a YouTube channel. I think that's where the fuck we went wrong. I think that's where the fuck we went. We went pretty fucking left. Because there's more of. It's not even necessarily pessimistic. I don't know. But it's like it's more of the former than the latter. Are you still there with me, Week? Can niggas still hear me? Is the stream still up? Hear me? Is the stream still? Alright, well, you should be able to hear me if you're still there. If not, that's cool. If you watching this on the video and you wondering who I'm talking to, it's truly to myself, but somebody else had popped up in the chat on the stream. And I did want this to be interactive in a sense, which is weird. I get it. I shouldn't cross those boundaries. People start to feel like I'm intruding when I know that I'm talking to my family. You know what I'm saying? Like I know, like my family, we gonna be on the same point, but that's just them crazy people talking. I don't know, but I needed that to be chronicled. I needed that to be out there on the internet. It kind of strayed off towards the end there, so I'm gonna end it. Kind of a small stream. What is this? 6 minutes? 7 minutes? Small YouTube video, small blunt. You feel me? Small everything. We keep it short and concise around these parts. I just be having these driplets of profound clarity. I have no idea how we're gonna come back from this. This is interesting actually to think about where we are. No, the video is gonna go a little bit longer now. Yeah, I haven't stopped talking yet. It's actually interesting how we're going to evolve from here. Cause just think about that shit. Eventually, all of them motherfuckers is like that. I watched this comedian. I forgot what his name was, but he was all the non-conformists who conform to non-conformity. Eventually, all of them motherfuckers who are so terrified of being in a group are gonna have to wake up and realize that they have made their own group. Like that they are you are a group now. You're just a group of people who think you're not in a group, but all of you think the exact same. And maybe that is just the meaning of like that whole spiritual journey. Maybe that is the point. Because it really is an easy shift. I don't know, it's pretty interesting though. Maybe those are the people that killed Jesus though. It's those types of people. Whoa. Way left. I know. Hear me out. But maybe those are the types of people, like it was that type of thinking that killed the essence of Jesus, right? Like that killed the, cause we're not gonna, I won't get too deep. But maybe for those that know, you know, maybe it was that kind of people that was just like, nah, fuck that, we don't care. We rather be the against than the for. You know, like we don't, like, yeah, we know that it could be that easy, but what if not? I don't fucking know. Maybe that is the point. Maybe you just got to have those people. But I don't see a reason for it. Or I don't understand a reason for it. It does make money though, right? Like you can get on social media and fucking make a killing, right? This is out. I see that it makes people very unhappy though. And I start to wonder if those people are just extremely happy with being unhappy. And if that's the case, you know, well, shit, damn, that's a hell of a life too. That's a hell of a life. They have every right to live that life. But I think it should be. I think people need to be able. I think someone somewhere needs to be able to know that we're not all like that. Some of us did a sin during this time. You know, like, not the charlatans. I'm not saying. Never mind. I won't get. Some of us did learn. Some of us did get it. Is it worth changing? Is any of that shit worth changing? Like, if I could change, you know, their mind, would I? Probably not. Because what the fuck would we have if they didn't have all that drama shit? If they ain't have all that drama shit going on, man, it'd be something else. It's probably what killed the dinosaurs. They got so bored with it not being drama, they just imagined it. Nah, I'm getting crazy with it. Nah, I'm an insane person. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. Whoever does, this is a weird video. Whoever does, thanks for tuning in. You might see another video. You might not. I might be back. Who knows? I don't fucking know. All right.